Hello ladies and gentlemen, Luthau here and welcome to Warhammer Odyssey's patch notes overview, where we look into depth as much as possible in today's patch. Before we start, I know it's nearly a week late, so I do apologise, as the Skulls event came out on exactly the same day as this patch, so I wanted to cover the event first before anything, so it's better late than never, I guess. Anyway, let's get started. New level cap. The new level cap is level 50, previously level 45, which is very surprising. The reason I say this is because there isn't any new mobs or a new zone to help you with an easy path to 50. The max level mobs for 2 skull, from my understanding, is level 45, and then the rest are like 4 skull level 50s or 5 skull level 50s. So it gives the impression they want you to kill them, but killing them really relies on a group, but all we know is grouping lowers the experience gain. My opinion is don't worry about getting to level 50, just enjoy the game, grind for the best gear that you can get, and then just wait for them to bring out new mobs or a zone that allows us to get to 50 a lot easier. New event. The Skulls event is here and it's the first of many to come. Of course, this event ends tomorrow if you're watching this now. If you want to refresh yourself on what this event is about, check out my recent video in the description or by clicking the card in the corner. That'll explain how to take part and what it's all about. New feature, loot splitting, which is whenever a player participates in defeating an enemy for a quest item, now has a chance to loot that item as well, even if the player has locked it. So that means when you do a certain amount of damage to the enemy, you then lock it to yourself so no one can steal it, in a sense. Example given was that killing an under skeleton has a 50% chance to give you an item for the quest you need. Along with that, whenever you are grouped in a party, bosses you kill that have multiple items will now evenly split the loot among all members in the group. Now, I don't know how exactly that works, but we'll have to see. Another new feature is the dye system, which allows you to dye each piece of equipment except weapons. Hopefully that'll be in the future. Possibly glowing weapon dyes would be cool, just a hint. They're only one-time use and required to be for that piece of equipment. So like human dye for gloves or human dye for leggings. It's not that great in my opinion. Hopefully it will be changed to be like global across all equipment and not just set to certain pieces of gear. New sale. The premium currency has been increased by 50%, as you can see from my before and after. It's actually a decent increase, so it's good for the time being. Classes. General actions and passives that modify threat will now show numbers instead of slightly, moderate or greatly text. So now they show percentages, which is awesome. As I said last patch overview, they needed to do this so players could see if it was worth investing in. Out of all the classes, only 2 skills for some reason still have their text, so hopefully it will show percentages soon. Archmage. The issue for enhancing skills is fixed while in cooldown. Don't know exactly what this means, but I've heard there are a few issues with Archmage still going on, like skills locking up, so hopefully this is all being still looked into. In the Master of Life specialization tree, they have fixed the issue of Earth Blood having 2-second cooldown. I've never come across this when playing my Archmage so far, so I guess that's good it got fixed. Shadow Warrior. In the Path of the Silent Blade specialization tree, the Unseen Strike now correctly uses Initiative as a secondary stat, which is good, and fixed an issue that prevented Unseen Strike from critical hitting when attacking from behind, so hopefully no more issues with this skill. Witch Hunter. Fixed an issue of some actions not consuming marks correctly. I don't play Witch Hunter, so I don't know exactly what was not consuming marks, so hopefully the issue has been fully fixed. If not, leave a comment down below and let me know. Engineer. Fixed an issue of turrets still attacking defeated enemies. I had this while playing my Engineer, so I'm glad this got fixed. In the Machine specialization tree, Shield Wall now properly reflects damage, which I can confirm it does. Sadly, it's still not by a lot, so hopefully a buff. In my opinion, it needs a secondary stat to increase the reflect damage, but we'll see. zones, general fixes to areas especially in Marienburg Nord where players got stuck in combat near the North Gate area, so hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. Quests, more fixes towards quests and correct quest rewards to give appropriate level rewards, and fixing broken quests that made it impossible to progress, like the carriage quest in Dracul Forest has been fully fixed now, so you can now progress. Enemies. Plague Weaver has a permanent status effect to explain the boss mechanics. Slashing resistant and walls with high skull rating has been reduced. Adding more buffs to enemies, like with Bray Shaman. Snare increased from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. One boss's damage got increased slightly. Under Skeleton's damage slightly increased, but it's not really noticeable in my opinion, along with other fixes. Groups. Fixed an issue that prevented players from obtaining quests if they heal or buff other members, which is good, so a strictly healer can still obtain quest items without dealing any damage while in a group. A bunch of UI fixes and system fixes as well. That's it. Again, sorry for it being late, but at least it's done now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the patch. Leave a like as it helps me, and why not subscribe while you're at it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.